My girlfriend said, I'm not deleting my dating apps, they're just for validation. I said, I get it, everyone needs validation. She didn't get why I reactivated mine until she matched with her sister's friend and saw my updated profile. Original post, I, 27 male, need to get this out because honestly, I'm still processing how we even got here. Been with Brianna, 26, for about 18 months. Met through mutual friends, hit it off, moved pretty fast. She's smart, funny, ambitious. Things were good, or I thought they were. About 2 months ago I borrowed her phone to order food because mine was dead. She was in the shower. The Hinge notification popped up, then Bumble, then Tinder. My stomach dropped. Opened Hinge first, full profile, recent activity, active conversations. Bumble same thing. Tinder worse. She'd updated her photos like 3 days ago. She came out of the bathroom, saw my face. Brianna, oh, you saw me? Yeah, I saw. What is this? It's not what you think. Classic line. I waited. I'm not actually meeting anyone. I like the attention, you know, the validation. It makes me feel good when guys match with me and say nice things. You're on dating apps, while we're dating, and having full conversations with other guys. I'm not doing anything. I would never cheat. It's just, everyone needs validation sometimes. You get it at work when your boss praises you. I get it from matches. Same thing. It's not the same thing. Why not? I'm not meeting these people. I'm not sending nudes. I'm just chatting and feeling good about myself. Is that really so bad? She had this way of making me feel like I was overreacting, like I was the insecure boyfriend who couldn't handle his girlfriend being attractive to other people. So you're keeping the apps? I mean, yeah? I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm with you. That's what matters. The apps are just background noise. But you hid them from me. Because I knew you'd react like this. You're being controlling. These apps don't mean anything. We argued for like an hour. She cried, said I didn't trust her, that she needed this confidence boost because work's been stressful, because society put so much pressure on women to look perfect, because I felt like the bad guy, so I backed down. Okay, if it's just validation, fine. Keep them. Brightened up immediately. Really? Thank you for understanding. I knew you'd get it if I explained. She kissed me and went back to normal like nothing happened, but something sat wrong with me. For 2 weeks, I watched her constantly checking those apps, giggling at messages, taking new selfies for her profiles, and every time I even glanced at her phone, she'd angle it away. Just validation, my ass. Last Tuesday, I was at Connor's place, my buddy from college. We were watching the game and I told him what was going on. Bro, that's insane. She's literally shopping while she's with you. She says it's just for validation. Yeah? So reactivate yours, see how she likes it. That feels petty. Nah, that's equality. She gets validation, you get validation. What's the problem? He had a point. So, Wednesday night, after Brianna went home, I downloaded Hinge again. Hadn't used it in almost 2 years. Updated my profile, recent photos, better bio, actually put effort into it. Made it funny, showed my personality, mentioned I have a dog, borrowed Connor's golden retriever for one photo, sue me. Set it to active. Didn't even think too hard about it. If she could do it, so could I. Thursday morning I woke up to 20+ matches. Apparently being off the market for a while made me better at this. Or maybe I just took better photos. Who knows? Started some conversations. Nothing deep, just casual chat. One girl sent a gif of a dog. I sent one back. Another made a joke about my bio. I replied. Same thing Brianna was doing, just validation. Friday evening, Brianna came over for dinner. She was on her phone more than usual, typing fast, smiling at something. Me, good matches tonight? Looked up, almost guilty. What? Oh yeah, just some funny messages. Me, cool, me too actually. What? Yeah, reactivated my apps, getting some validation. Everyone needs it, right? Her face went from confused to shocked to angry in about 3 seconds. You what? Downloaded Hinge and Bumble, same as you, just for validation like you said. That's completely different. How? Because I told you about mine. You just did it behind my back. I'm telling you right now. And you told me about yours after I caught you. This isn't the same thing at all. You did this to hurt me. No, I did it for validation. Isn't that what you said was okay? You're being vindictive. This is manipulative. It's the same thing you're doing. No, it's not. She grabbed her stuff and left, slammed the door behind her. I got a text 5 minutes later. Delete those apps now. This is so disrespectful. Me, why? You said it's just validation. That's all I'm getting. It's different when you do it. Explain how. She didn't respond. But over the weekend, I got texts from her friend Madison saying I was playing games and being immature. Apparently, Brianna told everyone I was retaliating to hurt her. Sunday night, another text from Brianna. Can we talk? I miss you. We met at a coffee shop Monday. She looked upset. I've been thinking, the apps are important to me for my self-esteem, but I get why you're uncomfortable. So here's what I propose. I keep mine, but you delete yours. I need the validation more than you do anyway. I actually laughed. You can't be serious. I'm completely serious. You're a guy. You get validation everywhere, from work, from friends, from society. Women don't have that. We need external validation to feel good about ourselves. So you get to keep your apps, but I have to delete mine? Yes, that's fair. That's literally the opposite of fair. If you loved me, you'd understand this. If you loved me, you wouldn't be on dating apps. See, this is why we're having problems. You're not being supportive. I stood up. I'm keeping my apps, just like you're keeping yours. Deal with it. Then we're done. I can't be with someone who disrespects me like this. Me. Cool. I left. Honestly felt weirdly calm. Like a weight lifted. Got home to find she'd posted on Instagram about toxic relationships and people who play mind games. Her friends were all commenting support. I didn't respond, just let her spin whatever narrative she wanted. But here's where it gets interesting. Update 1. It's been 3 days since the coffee shop confrontation. Brianna's been radio silent to me but very loud on social media about betrayal and men who can't handle strong women. My Hinge profile was doing well. Like, really well. Better conversations, better matches. Turns out when you're actually available and not just fishing for ego boosts, people can tell. Tuesday night, I matched with this woman named Natasha. Profile was interesting. She's an architect, travels a lot, had photos from what looked like really cool projects. We started chatting about design and it was genuinely fun. No weird vibes, just good conversation. Wednesday evening, my phone blew up. Are you serious right now? Natasha, my sister's friend Natasha? You matched with her and you're talking to her? Oh, this was gold. Yeah? We matched. She seems nice. She just showed Whitney your profile, your updated profile with the new photos and the funny bio and everything. Whitney's her sister, for context. You actually put effort into it. This wasn't just about validation. You were actually trying to meet people. Me, unlike you, right? That's not the point. You matched with someone I know. Small world. This is so humiliating. Whitney saw it. She asked me if we broke up, and I had to say yes, because what else was I supposed to say? Me. The truth? That you're on dating apps while having a boyfriend and got mad when I did the same thing? Don't twist this. I wasn't actually looking. You clearly were. I was doing exactly what you were doing. No, you weren't. Natasha showed Whitney your messages. You were being charming and funny and actually engaging. That's not just validation. Me, and what were you doing in your conversations? Being boring and cold? Radio silence for like an hour. Then, we need to talk, in person. This is getting out of hand. Nah, I'm good. Logan, please, I made a mistake, okay? I shouldn't have kept the apps. Can we start over? You mean now that your sister's friend saw me on there and you're embarrassed? I'm not embarrassed. I'm hurt that you talked to someone I know. So talking to strangers was fine, but talking to someone in your orbit is crossing a line? Yes? That's not how this works. Fine. I'll delete my apps if you delete yours. Deal? Nope. What? You had your chance to delete them 2 months ago. You chose not to. You had another chance last week. You said they were important for your self-esteem. I'm just following your lead. This is so petty. You're doing this to punish me. I'm doing exactly what you did. If it's petty, what does that make you? She called me. I didn't answer. She called again and again. Left a voicemail crying about how I was being cruel and immature and ruining everything. Thursday, I got a call from her mom, Denise. Logan, sweetie, what's going on? Brianna's very upset. Me, hi Denise, we broke up. She said you're on dating apps talking to her sister's friends. I'm on dating apps, yeah, talking to various people. One of them happens to know Whitney. Well, that's just tacky, don't you think? Dating in the same social circle? Brianna was on dating apps while we were together. I didn't think it was appropriate then either. Oh, wait, she was? For months. Said it was for validation. I agreed to the same terms. She didn't like it. Long pause. I didn't know that. She said you just randomly downloaded them to hurt her. She's been on Hinge, Bumble, and Tinder since at least February. Check with Whitney if you don't believe me. Another pause. That's different than what she told me. But still, Logan, dating someone she knows? That's hurtful. I didn't know Natasha was Whitney's friend. It's a dating app. People match randomly. Are you gonna see this girl? Maybe. Haven't decided yet. We're just talking right now. That's going to devastate Brianna. Denise, with respect, Brianna had no problem devastating me when she was chatting with random guys. She just didn't like the double standard being applied to her. Well, I suppose that's fair, but you know how sensitive she is. I do. That's why I gave her the benefit of the doubt for 2 months. Got off the phone. Felt bad for Denise. She's always been nice to me, but not my problem anymore. Friday morning, Whitney texted me. We'd always been cool. Whitney, Natasha told me what happened. Just so you know, I'm on your side. Brianna's version of events was very different from reality. Me, what did she tell you? Whitney, that you downloaded dating apps behind her back and started hitting on my friends to make her jealous. But Natasha showed me your conversation and you had no idea who she was. Also, Brianna's been on those apps for months apparently? News to me. Yeah, she called it validation. That's bullshit. I love my sister, but she's been treating you like a backup plan. Good for you for standing up for yourself. Thanks. That means a lot, actually. Also, Natasha thinks you're cute and funny, just FYI. Well then, Saturday? Brianna showed up at my apartment at 10 p.m. I could see her through the doorbell camera. I didn't answer. Texting. I know you're home. Your car's here, let me in. It's late, what do you want? To talk, face to face, like adults. We talked, multiple times. You made it clear what you wanted. I was wrong, okay? I was wrong. The apps were a stupid thing to hold on to. Can you please just let me in? I opened the door. She looked rough. Messy hair, no makeup, sweatpants. Not her usual put-together self. She walked in and immediately started talking. I've been thinking a lot the past few days. You were right. The apps were disrespectful. I should have deleted them when you first found them. I was being selfish. Okay. I deleted them all. See? She showed me her phone. Apps were gone. I want to fix this. I want us to fix this. Will you delete yours too? No. What? Why not? Because you're only deleting yours now because you got caught looking stupid. Not because you actually think it was wrong. That's not true. I realized how much I was hurting you. You realized how much you were embarrassing yourself in front of your sister. That's not fair. It's true though. Fine. Yes, okay, seeing Natasha match with you made me realize how awful it feels. But isn't that a good thing? That I understand now? You understood 2 months ago when I told you how I felt. You just didn't care. I cared. I didn't get it until it happened to me. Right, so you needed to feel bad before my feelings mattered. Logan, please. I love you. I made a mistake. Can we please just move past this? Nah. What do you mean, nah? I mean, I'm good. We're done. You wanted to be on dating apps so bad? Now you're single. Problem solved. You're seriously ending us over this? You ended us when you decided validation from strangers was more important than respect for your relationship. I'm just finalizing it. So that's it? You're gonna date Natasha now? Rub it in my face? I might go out with Natasha. Yeah, she seems cool. But that's not about you. That's about me moving on. After everything we've been through? You're just done? Me, Brianna, you were on dating apps for months. You weren't thinking about everything we'd been through then. Why should I now? She left crying. Honestly, I felt bad for about 5 minutes. Then I remembered the gaslighting, the double standards, the complete lack of respect. Texted Natasha later that night. So, about that coffee you mentioned. Thought you'd never ask. Update 2. Final. It's been about 6 weeks since everything went down. Time to close this out because the entitlement reached absolutely insane levels before it finally stopped. The coffee date, first things first. Yes, I went out with Natasha the following Tuesday. Just coffee initially, nothing dramatic. She's brilliant, funny as hell, and had no idea about the Brianna drama until Whitney filled her in after we matched. So I apparently matched with you right at peak drama? Me, pretty much. Hope that's not weird. Are you kidding? I'm an architect. I love good structure. Your revenge had excellent symmetry. We laughed about it. She's straightforward in a way Brianna never was. Says what she means what she says. Refreshing. We've been on 4 dates now. It's early, but it's good. Easy. No games. But Brianna? Brianna lost her mind. The escalation. Week 1 after the apartment confrontation, Brianna started what I can only describe as a harassment campaign. First, she had Madison reach out to me. Hey, I know things are rough between you and Bri, but don't you think going out with Whitney's friend is crossing a line? We matched on a dating app. That's kind of the point of dating apps. But you knew it would hurt her. She had no problem potentially hurting me when she was on them. That was different. She was in a relationship. She had boundaries. Yeah, and one of those boundaries should have been no dating apps, but here we are. Madison, you're being deliberately cruel. She's heartbroken. She'll survive. Then came the mutual friends. One by one, people we both knew started messaging me about giving Brianna another chance and being understanding of her needs. I sent the same message to all of them. She was on dating apps for months while we dated. She refused to delete them. I'm single now and can do what I want. Most people backed off after that, the ones who knew the full story anyway. But Brianna's mom, Denise, she ramped it up. Got a call from her 2 weeks after the apartment visit. Logan, I heard you're seeing Natasha. We've gone out a few times, yeah. Don't you think that's a bit soon? You were with Brianna for 18 months. Brianna was essentially window shopping for 18 months. I'm just being honest about it. That's harsh. She made a mistake. People make mistakes. For 2 months after I found out, she insisted it wasn't a mistake. She called it validation. Only became a mistake when I did the same thing. Well, you're a man. Men handle these things differently. That's not an excuse. I'm not excusing it. I'm saying maybe you could be the bigger person here. She's really struggling. Denise, I tried to be the bigger person for 2 months. I let it go, gave her the benefit of the doubt. She took advantage of that. I'm not doing it again. So you're just gonna parade this new girl around? Make Brianna feel worse? Me, I'm not parading anyone. I'm living my life. Brianna's feelings about it aren't my responsibility anymore. Denise hung up on me. Week 3 brought the real dirty tricks. Brianna somehow got my work email and sent a long message about how I was spreading lies about her and ruining her reputation. Said she wanted to clear the air and suggested we tell everyone the truth together. The truth being her version where I downloaded apps out of nowhere to hurt her. I forwarded the email to my personal account and deleted it from work. Didn't respond. Then she started commenting on old Instagram photos, not recent ones, stuff from 6 months ago, a year ago. Stuff like, miss these days, and we were so happy, and can't believe this is gone. I deleted the comments and blocked her. She made a Finsta, started liking Natasha's posts, commenting innocent-seeming stuff like, love your work, on Natasha's architecture posts. Natasha, so your ex is following me now? Me, yeah, sorry about that. It's fine, just wanted to make sure you knew. She's not exactly subtle. She never was. Natasha blocked her. Then came the nuclear option. Week 4, Brianna showed up at the coffee shop where Natasha and I were having brunch. Saturday morning, 11 a.m., just walked in, saw us, and came straight over. Hi. Me, Brianna, what are you doing here? Getting coffee. It's a public place. She looked at Natasha. You must be Natasha. I've heard so much about you. Can't say the same. Logan and I were together for 18 months. Did he mention that? He mentioned you were together and that you couldn't decide if you wanted to be. Brianna's face went red. That's not what happened. He's probably told you his version where I'm the bad guy. He told me you were on dating apps while together, that you called it validation, and that when he did the same thing, you couldn't handle it. That's oversimplifying it, is it though? Because Whitney told me the same story. Whitney doesn't know everything. She knows enough. Natasha stood up. Look, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but Logan and I are on a date. You showing up is weird. You should go. You don't get to tell me what to do. Actually, yeah, she does. This is harassment, Brianna. We're done. You made that choice. Move on. Move on? You moved on in like 5 minutes. You didn't even try to fix things. Me, you had months to fix things. You chose dating apps over our relationship. Those are the consequences. You did the same thing. After you did it first and made it clear it was acceptable behavior, I just matched your energy. You did it to hurt me. No, I did it to show you how it felt. The hurt was your own medicine. She stood there for a second, looking between us. Then her eyes started tearing up. Fine. Fine. Have fun with your rebound. Hope she knows she's just a revenge plot. I'm sitting right here. You know it's true. He doesn't actually like you. He's using you to hurt me. Brianna, leave, now, or I'm calling the manager. She left, stormed out, posted an Instagram story about psychotic exes who can't let go that was clearly about me. The irony was lost on her. That was intense. Yeah, sorry. Don't be. That wasn't your fault. She smiled. Also, for the record, I'm nobody's revenge plot. I don't do that. Me. I know, you're not. I actually like you. Good, because I actually like you too. And if she shows up again, I'm throwing my latte at her. I like this woman. Week 5, things finally started dying down. Brianna stopped reaching out. No more Instagram stalking. No more showing up places. Then I found out why. Whitney texted me, FYI, Brianna's seeing someone. Met him on Hinge apparently. She's been posting about him. That was fast. Right? Also incredibly hypocritical. She spent weeks telling everyone you moved on too fast, and now she's doing the same thing. Sounds about right? Thought you should know in case she tries to paint herself as the victim again. Whitney's been cool through this whole thing. She's actually gotten close with Natasha. They grabbed lunch last week. The resolution. Yesterday I ran into Brianna at the grocery store. Unavoidable. Small town problems. She was with the new guy. He looked exactly like me. Same height, same build, similar face shape. It was almost creepy. Oh, hi? Hey. Awkward silence. New guy looked confused. New guy, is this my ex? Yo, good to see you've moved on. Yeah, well, some of us can admit when we need someone, and some of us can admit when we need validation from dating apps. Low blow. Truth usually is. New guy, babe, let's just go. Babe, already at babe. That was fast. For what it's worth, I hope you're happy. Me, I am, actually. You? Getting there. We good? That's good. We left it at that. Cordial, distant, done. Later that night, Natasha came over. We ordered Thai food, watched a movie, normal couple stuff, easy stuff. You're quiet? What's on your mind? Me, ran into Brianna today. She's seeing someone new. How do you feel about that? Relieved? Like maybe she'll finally stop blaming me for everything. You know, none of this was your fault, right? Intellectually, yeah, but it's weird how they make you feel like you're the problem. They? People who can't take what they dish out. Ah, yeah, that's manipulation. You called her bluff, and she couldn't handle it. Exactly. Well, for what it's worth, I'm glad you did. Otherwise, we wouldn't have matched. Silver linings. She kissed me. We finished the movie. I realized I wasn't thinking about Brianna at all anymore. The aftermath. So where does that leave everything? Brianna's with someone new. According to Whitney, she deleted her dating apps again, for now. She's telling people we grew apart and wanted different things. Whatever helps her sleep at night. Denise stopped calling. I think Whitney finally explained the full story to her. Or maybe she just accepted we're done. Madison and the friend group that sided with Brianna? Haven't heard from them. Don't need to. As for me, I'm good. Really good. Natasha and I are taking things slow, but it's solid. We're both adults who say what we mean. No games, no hidden apps, no double standards. The revenge wasn't some grand dramatic gesture. It was just equality. She wanted the freedom to be on dating apps while in a relationship. I gave myself the same freedom. She couldn't handle what she'd been doing to me for months. That's it. That's the whole story. She wanted validation from strangers more than respect from her partner. I showed her what that looked like from the other side. The entitlement was expecting me to accept treatment she'd never tolerate herself. The best part? I didn't just find someone better. I found someone who respects me, who doesn't need external validation because she's secure in herself, who thinks dating apps while in a relationship is weird, not normal. That's the real revenge, being genuinely happy without her. To anyone dealing with something similar, match their energy. If they can do it, you can do it. And if they can't handle that, good. You don't need someone who plays by different rules than they expect you to follow. Brianna taught me what I won't tolerate. Natasha's teaching me what I should expect. Lessons learned all around.